Oh, right. Hey, what's up? It's sorry, I just turned off the speaker. I didn't need that. It's a new episode of Productive Procrastination. How's it going? Good, I hope. Uh, yeah, so far so good. It's been a crazy week. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but I don't know. I feel like everybody's talking about it. Is the whole Reddit versus Wall Street thing, it's going on. It's actually pretty cool. I would tell you a lot more about it, but I don't. You should probably read up on it yourself. You probably get better information than whatever I can give you. Anyways, it is what today is February 2nd, Black History Month. Actually, I just saw a notification saying that the Black Lives Matter movement is nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. So that is like seriously really cool. To be honest, I don't know much about the Nobel Peace Prizes, and I didn't know like a group of people can get it. I thought it was like an individual kind of award, but I guess not. Yeah, so that's great news. Great. Yeah, I wish I had some. What did I do this week? I was paying attention to the stock market and trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. I have an idea, but it's really cool. It's basically like the gist of it is that, it's David versus Goliath. The lower middle class versus the 1% kind of thing, and I love it. I mean, the story of it. Just saying that, David versus Goliath. It's I don't know. It's got a good story. So basically, a lot of lower middle class people have been making money from rich people, the 1%, like the hedge funds, just basically people with a lot of money. And it's usually reverse, we usually are the ones making them money. But yeah. So it's like, so basically what they did was short a company, which is basically betting against them, basically betting that they will fail, and hoping that their stock plummets, and that's how they make money. And a bunch of Reddit users basically were like, "Fuck you." They kept buying stocks in GameStop and AMC, and yeah, now the stock is way up and the billionaires are losing money a lot. I think it's somewhere, I don't know. I think, could be reading this wrong. There's a lot of wrong information out there because they're trying to confuse us. But I think it's somewhere around like 10 billion, around there. They've lost $10 billion. And they didn't like how poor people were getting money. So they stopped the sale of the stocks, some of the stocks, and now when they did that, people were outraged, and then now they put a limit on it, on how many shares you can buy. But yeah, people are just like, hey, they're just greedy. They just want more money. So I'm part. They call themselves apes. I can go into a story why, but just look it up. It's more fun to look it up, I think, and read about it. Oh, I made this latte with almond milk this time. I don't know if I like it better. I can't think I do. Yeah, so I invested in AMC. It's been a roller coaster though, because it went way up. Now it's shooting back down, and then, now hopefully it's getting back up. But people are holding. Some people are selling. That's why it's going down. But you have, like, the whole point of it is to hold on so that the hedge funds lose as much money as they can. Because as long as that stock is higher than what they sold it for, then they have to buy it back at the market price, which would be significantly higher. That's a lot of money. Yeah, that's the only big thing that's going on. I don't know. What else have I been doing? You know what's weird? I was so into the forest for like 2 weeks, right? I played it nonstop. I think that was my first mistake. I played it nonstop. I took a break from it. I started playing I started playing Call of Duty again because I realized, fuck, I have a battle pass, and I have to in that pass. There's like certain levels. Excuse me, and I have to. I forgot what I have to do. Oh yeah, I have to reach 100. It's tier 100 to get everything that's all like the good shit that you get from having the battle pass. I think I'm like tier like 60 or something. I have like maybe a few weeks, but it's hard. It's hard to gain levels. Gain tiers, I should say. What else? What else is new? What else have I been doing? I was gonna mention something. No. Oh, it's not cold anymore. Last week, man, that was fucking freezing. I kind of liked it. But now it's getting warmer. It's cool. I mean, no, it's not. It's literally not cool. It's hot. It's not hot. It's warm. I don't know. The weather, the worst part of it is that it's fucking with my allergies so badly. Yeah, so I don't know. Hold on, the picture looks funny. Is that just me? Anyways. I don't know, I'm just looking. Anyways, what else do I talk about? Yeah. Damn. Not really much to talk about. Super Bowl's coming up. Oh yeah, Super Bowl's coming up. This is my first year that I'm betting on the squares. I have two friends that have started doing this, or started a square bet thing, and I had no idea what I was doing. They just told me how much it was and how much I can win. So yeah, it's like one square game is $10 a square, about 2 squares. And the potential is 200 per quarter, like for the first 3 quarters, and for the fourth quarter you could win 400. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then the other one is $5 a square, and I think it's like 100 per quarter, except for the fourth quarter, which is $200. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. Even though I still don't really know how it works, I'll look it up. I'm sure that you can find it online. It's totally got a different taste when you use different milk. I mean, it's like a no-brainer kind of statement, but I knew that, but I didn't know. I don't know. When I used to work at this cafe called Heyday, it was like a kind of like a lunch place in the financial district, but it was like a cafe. Like, we did coffee too, and I used to make lattes and cappuccinos and what have you. And I used to drink a lot of coffee. Like a lot of coffee. I didn't realize until I stopped drinking coffee, and then I started up drinking well, I didn't stop drinking coffee. I don't know. But I used to drink so all of our shots at Heyday were double shots, right? They're double shots. So some people would just I only want 1 shot, 2 shots. Yo, that's pretty much a lot. So there's no way we could really do that except for splitting the shot in half, and just whoever wanted a shot in their coffee got it, right? And that would be me frequently. So I used to be amped. That's why I was always in a good mood when I was working there. I always singing. dancing, laughing, chatting it up with customers. I miss chatting with like just customers and random like strangers, you know, just having conversations that like, what the fuck. Sometimes they're extremely thoughtful. Sometimes they're just like, oh hey, that was funny. Sometimes they're just weird. I don't miss those. Actually, I do miss. I even miss those weird conversations you'll have with strangers. That awkwardness. You're like, okay, those kind of things where you just have one foot, facing the door, ready to leave. That is like, I learned that about body language. Like if you're talking to someone, and their feet. I mean, I guess that's well known, right? If their feet are pointed towards you. So if you guys are standing and they're facing you, and like their feet are pointing towards you, they're engaged. They're engaged in the conversation. But if one or both their feet are kind of pointed not towards you and kind of like away, they kind of just want to dip. I don't know why I said it like that. I got a haircut. I know I was wearing a beanie before, but I cut my hair, and I think I like it. I like I think I'm getting better at this. Like, okay, maybe not so much in the back over here, but yeah, no, I've been cutting my hair. I used to cut my hair a lot, back in the day, just because I used to shave my head, and then when I started growing my hair out after I shaved it, I kept it short, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just cut my hair. But this is like, I don't know, I've been not growing it out, but just keeping it a certain length, and I think I like I'm getting better at it. Stimulating conversation, I know. I really have no, like, all I want to do is really check the market. The market's closed right now though, but my attention is very invested in this. I mean, I am invested monetarily, money-wise, I guess. Trying to use big words. That's not gonna work for me. Is monetarily a word? I don't know. I'm invested both. Oh, financially. There you go. That's the better word. I'm invested financially and emotionally. Because it's huge, It's probably the closest thing we'll have to an actual revolution between the two classes. It's the only revolution they care about is because it affects their money, and they're willing to stomp on us because we stole hella money. Like, I didn't steal any money. I'm hoping to hop on like the second wave. I missed out the first wave. Let's see. What else is new? Oh, man. I kind of want to write stuff down because I thought I had some things to say, but I'm just drawing a blank. So my friend is having a baby shower. Two of my friends, they're having a baby, and very excited for that. They sent out the invitation. At first there was a mix-up, and it was kind of like, oh, they didn't invite me to the baby shower. I thought they didn't want me there, and it's not like we're going to a physical place. It's going to be a Zoom call, and we send them presents. So I don't even understand why wouldn't they invite me, just because you don't really have to see me, but you still get a present, But it turns out that, I don't know, I think there was something wrong with the screen name, or screen name. What is this? Fucking AOL. There's something wrong with the email. I think we just got mixed up. Got sent to the wrong Francis Bautista. So if the other Francis Bautista you can send them a gift too. They're lovely people. Just confirm that you're going, and then go to the registry and send them a gift. And then, I'm sorry, I'll probably get credit for that too. It's like, Francis gave us like 4 gifts. Yes. Please do that, other Francis. What are the chances you're the one person that watches this? That's highly unlikely, but you never know. I was holding the cup. Look at, why was I holding that? That's weird. Sometimes I feel like maybe I'm on crack or something. I'm not on crack. I'm not on any drugs except for like caffeine at the moment. Yeah, I'm just hyped up. All this energy and I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, so yeah, no. It's their baby shower. I forgot what the fuck you called it. Yeah, it's their baby shower, so I'm excited. I saw, it was funny because oh yeah, no, so yeah, I was a little butthurt that I wasn't invited, but I found out it was a mistake. I looked at their registry and I was looking at, like, you know, all this stuff, and I was thinking, oh, what can I get that's in my price range? Mind you, I'm not working. Didn't realize fucking strollers are so the stroller was like $1,300. 13. I feel like, you know how Dwight from The Office, he was like, why is this stroller, I feel like him, why was this stroller so expensive? And he tests it out and he bangs it everywhere. And I felt like, I was like, why? I guess. But there has to be like other options, right? There has to be like, if I ever have kids, I'm not spending $1,300 on a fucking stroller, that's for sure. Unless someone gives it to me. That's why I think they put it on the registry. Of course, if someone's gonna buy it for you, I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Sure, why not, right? But if it was coming out of my pocket, dude, children just like fuck up shit. Even though, no matter how well behaved they turn out to be, they're still just, they just fuck everything up. I mean, like, you're not gonna have don't expect to have nice things when you have a kid. I feel like that's my point of view. They're either just gonna like grow out of it really quickly, or they're gonna destroy it because they're kids, right? There's nothing wrong with kids. I love kids. I don't know if I'm gonna have it just because of, well, many reasons. I'm like so beyond single. So beyond single, it's like not even an issue. Yeah, so I'm not, yeah. Anyways, but I do love kids. But come on, be serious. I'm just like thinking, when I was a kid, I was just tearing shit up. And it wasn't because I was destructive. I was just curious on a lot of things, I think. It's like, oh, what would happen if I, like, what's in here? Or what would happen if this tore? I remember my dad, he loved these black jeans. And for some reason, I thought it would be funny if I put gum on his seat. Oh man, I got it after that. It was funny for a moment in time, but it did not bode well for me after that. I mean, no, like, yeah, of course he was upset. That was his favorite pair of jeans. I basically mashed gum on his favorite pair of jeans. But yeah, no, it's like stuff like that. I used to, so in Berlin, I cleaned houses, just for some money, extra cash, because my visa was very limiting. I don't know. It was just a mess. That was one of the freelance things I could do. And I did it. So I cleaned some houses, and I just remembered thinking, like, most of the houses are like households with kids in them, right? Holy shit. Before before doing that, I did, like, I always had an idea of, like, one day I'll have kids. I always, flirted with that idea. And then I cleaned these motherfuckers' houses with kids, and Jesus Christ, they're fucking messy. And then there was this one family. They were really cute. I liked that family. It was like there was 2 girls and a little boy, and most of the time they're really sweet. Like, their mom was still working, but they let me in so I can clean the house. And I don't know, the 2 girls were really sweet. The boy was sweet too, but sometimes he was just, I was like, I can't have, like, this. I don't want this in my life. It was, like, really horrible. He kept bothering me. I was, like, trying to vacuum. Like, the 2 girls were nice. I mean, they were the older ones. They were, like, I don't know, like, maybe 7 and 9 or something. And they would ask me questions while I was doing shit. And then it was fine. And he would ask me questions too. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then when for some reason, he kept on unplugging the vacuum whenever I was trying to vacuum. I was just like, I had to get the older sister. I was like, I was this kid. I think I wasn't that bad when I was a kid, but I had to get the older sister. I was like, hey, yo, I'm trying to vacuum. Your brother keeps on unplugging the vacuum. And he would, like, I don't know, like, you do some nasty shit. Like, you would pee with the door wide open. I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, I don't want to go to jail. Just fucking, I don't want to see that. Close the door. I don't know. Kids are weird, man. I remember there was this kid back in the day. I forgot what grade I was in. I was probably like in 6th or 7th grade, and I was at my friend's house, and his little brother, we thought, was so annoying, as you would. Little brothers are supposed to be annoying. I was the youngest. I was that little brother, but I don't think I was that annoying. Anyways, he had his little brother, and I don't know what this household was crazy. Like, it was literally a madhouse. It was a house with three young boys, and they're just tearing shit up, right? It was kind of like, it felt like Malcolm in the Middle, if you know the show, which is, I hated Frankie Muniz, but I loved that show. It's hilarious. Anyways, it felt like Malcolm in the Middle, and it was just like this madhouse. And I remember me and my friend were just playing video games, and his younger brother, it was the middle child, he slides down the banister butt ass naked. So his junk was just like like, he wasn't sitting up properly, like, not sliding down the banister like that. Straight up, like, on his stomach with his junk rubbing against the whole banister down the stairs. And then I remember, like, looking at Jonathan. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have said his name. I remember looking at my friend and then looking at the brother, and then he starts yelling at him, "We have company!" Oh, man. That was a pretty fun house, though. Because, like, it was huge. I mean, it wasn't huge, but I mean, like, I grew up in, like, an apartment, so the house was, like, big. But it was fun. I remember, oh my god, their backyard was just like, I mean, like, they kept it all right, but like a lot of shit was like overgrown. And I just remember just like exploring, and it felt like a jungle. We used to go actually to the jungle. It was like this Discovery Zone ish kind of place, almost like a Chuck E. Cheese. You know, with like those places for kids where there's like there's a ball pit and there's like tunnels and you climb and you crawl. It's like a jungle gym. That's why they called it the jungle. It was a jungle. It's like a jungle gym. Yeah, I used to go there with him. To there, it was fun. It was some good times when we were kids. How did I get on this topic? Oh yeah, kids. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not even like dating anyone, so I'm not really in the market. Well, no, I don't know, but in the market for kids, what I'm saying. Not even really thinking about it. What I'm thinking about is this fucking Wall Street shit. 26 minutes. All right, cool. I feel like this podcast, it really got away from me there. See, I remember like last week. I don't know if you've seen last week's episode, but yeah, I pretty much I do have ADD. No, I don't, but I feel like I do. I really need to get tested. Or I'm sorry, it's not ADD, it's ADHD. I keep trying to learn that it's not ADD, it's ADHD, but I have ADHD, you know. No, I do want to get tested. I didn't even look that up where I could, if I can test myself. I don't know. Can someone like a medical professional just look at my podcast, watch my podcast, and see, oh yeah, that, yep, yeah, you do. Anyways, 27 minutes. All right, I will talk about the one thing that I watched that I loved. WandaVision. All right, so I talked a lot of shit about it, about the first two episodes. Seriously, like I understand they were going for something creative, and then the third episode came out, and I was just like, all right, now we're on. This is so much. It's like 100% better. Now the fourth episode, straight out the gate. Oh, sorry, move the mic. Straight out the gate, fucking amazing. It's so good now. You just have to get through the first two episodes, I think. I mean, the first two episodes they are good setups for what's to come. Granted, but it was just like it just dragged. That could have been one episode, but episode 4, oof. A lot of questions were answered right from the beginning. I love it. I am all caught up. Yeah, episode 4, fucking fantastic. Answered so many questions. It's no, I can't say anything. This is one of those things where I don't want to ruin it, because so much is revealed, and I don't want to ruin that emotional roller coaster for you. Just watch it. It's so good. I can't wait for the next episode. It's become Mandalorian-esque. In the, like, oh, sorry, it's about to go to sleep. Not in the way like, oh, if it just, you know that feeling of when you get excited to watch something. It's at that caliber. Mandalorian. I couldn't wait till Fridays, and then when that was over, I didn't give a fuck about Fridays because every day felt like the fucking same. Now we got WandaVision that comes out on Fridays, and I'm excited for Fridays again. It's like TGIF, you know. Yeah, that's about it. I think I'm gonna end it there. I don't know what else. I mean, I'm sorry. That first 15 minutes was, I had no idea what I was doing. I mean, I still don't. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Um, yeah. All right. I'm gonna end it there. I hope you guys have a good week. Have a good weekend. Watch WandaVision. Pay attention to the stock markets of GameStop and AMC for my sake, because just watch it. You don't have to invest. Just I'm doing this for the revolution. All right, and the more people pay attention, the more things can change. So, anyways, you guys have a good week and weekend. I already said that. Everything in moderation, even moderation. And yeah, that's it. I'm out. Peace. I was like, you thought I was going to give you the finger, huh? No, I would never.